don't remember where I'm at. Let me see. Where am I? Okay, I still have to get rid of some stuff or make a decision to use some stuff. I am coming up on level 53. Did I spend my last Paragon point? Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. I was just looking around on YouTube for some random videos. Saw one of Harrison Ford. He made a statement. Turn this game sound up a little bit. He made a put out some video. I don't know if he put the video out before the release of the last Dial of Destiny. I have not seen Dial of Destiny. I don't plan on seeing it until I can get it for free. I can watch it on a paid service that I'm already paying for. I'm not paying extra to watch that movie. Let's put it that way. The Last Crusade is the last one that I cared anything about. 1989. I went to see that opening day at the movie theater. Turn this down just a little. Oh, shit. I'm poisoned. No. Dickhead. Better wake up. I got up way early and did a bunch of stuff, and then I laid down and watched some TV and fell asleep. Oh, now I see the protection shrine. A little late. Oh, I got two things down there. Oh, look at the turtles. Turtles. Oh, I have 8 slots now for potions. I forgot. Sweet. Which way? What's the best way to go? Yeah, we'll just go this way. Let's saddle up here. Saddle up. I do want to watch some videos. Yeah, wait. I want to at least get to level 53. God damn it. Ooh. Let's hit this. Kill this stuff first. You don't have time for that. You are fortified, take reduced damage. I don't know if I have that or not. Let's clear this thing real quick. Or get killed. Not killed. Oh, come here, you. This big John Fetterman looking monster. I shouldn't insult that monster like that. Right, I have 8 potions. So there's a new patch or a new expansion for this game coming out in like 10 days, 12 days, 11 days, something like that. I don't know. Hope I don't have to pay for it. I probably won't. There's another game I'm going to be trying, and I'm going to I'm going to be doing refund or not, or keep, coming out in a couple days. I'm going to be spending 70 bucks on that, but like I said, I'll refund it if it sucks. I'll give it a few hours. I'll give it a few hours. Ancient Siphon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this is the one where I have to... Okay. You gotta kill as much shit by this siphon and then move to the next circle. Yeah, that was a waste. I was gonna say they need to bring out some enemies for me to kill. All right, now we get over here. Come on. I got some well, I had overprotection. I think I've got something where if I do damage to an elite, it gives me like overprotection or over health, I should say. I think I just got that last time I played. I can't remember. I'm gonna fail. I'll still get it. Oh no, I got it. Now we gotta kill this pinhead. Oh, you moved. I'm not ready yet. Woo! Night Sunder. Distance Ward. Ooh. Level 45. 12% damage with skills that swap to new weapons. I don't think I use any of those skills. 8.5 ultimate skill damage. I got ringing in the ears. They rattle the brain. 12% damage with skills that swap to new weapons. 13.7 resistance. I already read that. 13.7 resistance to all elements. I don't know. It's got an empty socket. I might... What's my current medallion do? Twisting Blades orbit for a short time. Now I have something else that does that as well that I'm redundant on here. Yeah, so I could get rid of this. That's level 39. This is better though. Yeah, I'd rather have my legendary. The Blade Dancer is better. Boom, 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 boom. Wish I could listen to some music. I mean, I can listen to music in my headphones, and make it not come over the stream. But wish I could listen to some music. I'm in the mood. Spider. Hey, Spider, you prick ya. But that actor's a douchebag. Michael Imperioni or whatever. I forbid you to watch my stuff. I gotta find that video of that moron. I'm getting nothing but spiders. There's a person. There's a person. Now I'm gonna have to defend him. The Hell Caller. Oh, don't kill my person. No. We gotta hold out for 20 more seconds. This guy's about ready to die. Let's kill the hatchery matriarch. Big Mama. Then we got some John Fettermans. Hey, Phil, what's up, man? Didn't even... I forgot I was even... I talk to myself whether I'm playing on YouTube or not when I play. I'm serious. I'm sorry. It's the only person that listens. Stranger. So you liked Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Nice. You know, I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it as well. That's a movie I just didn't get around to watch just because it's... I mean, I love the first two. I didn't have any problem with the first two movies. I like it. I think would I rather have the original Guardians and have it more serious and less like humor, you know, with Chris Pratt. I mean, of course you got smart at Chris Pratt to me is probably the second biggest draw of the MCU behind Robert Downey Jr. That's just my opinion. I think he's a bigger draw than Chris Hemsworth. Just because he, you know, you can get Chris Hemsworth was really good at Thor, but I think there's more actors that can play that part. It was actually well done. I've heard that. You know, overall, I like James Gunn. You've never heard me say anything bad about James Gunn, except maybe he's delusional about what he's been saying about the DC cinematic universe. But I've never once had any problem with any movie James Gunn has been involved in. To me, he's the second best Marvel guy. To me, he's the third best Marvel guy behind Favreau, Russo brothers, and then James Gunn. I'll put him right up there. You know what I mean? So would I rather have Jon Favreau doing the stuff? Majority of the time. Not all the time. Majority of the time. Yeah. I'm not into canceling people for their past. Especially people that all they do is supposedly going to try to create stuff that entertains me. Now, if they're making policies or laws that might affect my life, yeah, I want to know what past shit they've done. But as far as this canceling people for something they said 15 years ago or something they tweeted out, 7-8 years ago, I don't give a fuck. You know how fucked up Hollywood culture is anyway? I mean, go back to the fucking 60s and 70s, those sick fucks. Yeah, I mean, call it a mistake, call it what you want. I'm not big into canceling people. Now, I don't want politicians. That's different because they might make decisions that actually affect my life. There's no movie that's ever been made that's really directly impacted something that might happen in my life. That's entertainment. That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's totally, yeah, it might affect my imagination or something, but it's not going to it's not, celebrities just aren't that important. They're just people that get filmed in front of a camera that are paid to act the script out or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like this obsession with canceling people for I don't give a fuck. People say stupid shit all the time. Does it actually affect people's lives? No. So I do want to watch the movie. I saw that it was out on Amazon. You can buy it because I don't have Disney Plus anymore. And I saw you can buy it for $20. I'm not going to spend $20 on it. Let's just put it that way. I'm not saying, trust me, I've spent $20. I bought that stupid ass Godzilla King of Monsters movie that came out in 2019, right? Or whatever year it came out, 2018 or 2019, the one where he fights King Ghidorah, the three-headed, you know. I bought that for $20 because Thug Hater was raving about it. And I was like, okay, instead of seeing it in the theater, I'll just buy it. I watched on Disney Minus. Yeah, I know you got it. More power to you, man. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, you're not trying to sell it, right? You're not dubbing it and selling it. There you go. But I am going to see it. I'll probably wait until I can rent it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's $6. I sound like Butters on South Park. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I love Butters. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I love High Evolutionary. I don't know if the High Evolutionary in the comic books is anything like how they from the clips I've seen of what I've seen of High Evolutionary, they made him somewhat like he is in the comic books. High Evolutionary is an interesting villain in the comic books. He's not a full out villain per se. You know, he follows his own interest.
That's what a damn good time smells like, my friend.
I mean, it's all kind of a point. Where am I? Why can I not see my character? Hello, I'm trying to get in here. Well, this is weird. I've never had this happen.
That's what a damn good time smells like, my friend.
How do I? Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, very few villains are the same. Thanos was a lot like the comic book, but not, oh, there's that one. You know, I'm not going to worry about doing him right now. I bought some of these Whispering Keys, and I haven't seen one of those chests since, but I haven't played a whole lot, actually. I've not played a whole lot. I haven't even played up one level. But the villain, kind of the main villain in the comic book I'm trying to make, is a little based on the High Evolutionary. Just a little bit. Yeah, this is weird. I'm trying to get to this.
That's what a damn good time smells like.
There it is, right there. Let's just get out of here. Yeah. I got my side quest. We'll just get out of here. But yeah, I like I was saying, I like the High Evolutionary. I was interested in that. So yeah, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it when I get a chance.
This thing looks like it's been through.
Try to get it as cheap as possible.
The bandit gangs are the law.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch yourself, but you seem like you can hold your own.
But you know, I don't like the Mantis. I don't like what they've done with the Mantis and the character, and that's a little boring for me. And
we've got a shipment.
But I definitely want to see it, you know. I definitely want to see that over anything else that's... I was way more interested in that than ever Wakanda Forever, which I had really... I ended up seeing, not in the movie theater, just wasn't interested in that. Especially without... I didn't really care for the first one that much. And without Chadwick Boseman or whatever, I mean... I wish they would have recast it. It makes no... To me, it just didn't make any sense not to have... I mean, The Black Panther. I'm not loyal to an actor because, you know what I mean? I'm sorry that what happened to him. I mean, that's terrible. Hate to see a dude like that die young. I mean, this is crazy, man. But I would have rather had him, you know. I want to see the actual Black Panther fight Submariner, which was not good the way they did Submariner. See, that would have been a perfect movie to I would have waited a while, recast him, and then you could have teased the Fantastic Four through Black Panther 2. You could have teased an upcoming Fantastic Four movie, which they're talking about the casting behind that. They're talking about Ryan Gosling's name's been thrown around as Mr. Fantastic. I guess Adam Driver wanted too much money, so he's not in the running anymore. Margot Robbie was in the running, but I actually like the other woman that they have cast, that they're thinking about casting. She's a lesser known actress, of course, but I actually think she would fit a more wholesome looking Susan Richards than Margot Robbie. I don't want Margot Robbie in the movie. Too much baggage comes with those bigger, because they make it about them instead of making it about characters. Kind of like Stallone doing Judge Dredd. I like Stallone. I don't want him doing Judge Dredd, because it becomes about Stallone. The movie becomes about Stallone instead of the actual source material. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, 100%. Yeah, this movie's dedicated to Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, you got to recast the part. Oh shit. There we go. Now I got my over health again. Oh, don't you do that to me, you savage beast. Yeah, but High Evolutionary, I kind of wish they would have stuck a little more with the visual from the comic book of the character, though, because I love the look of High Evolutionary in the comic book. What a cool design with the red armor and the silver and red armor. And he is an asshole. Like, he's the one that created the animal mutations that, like, when they hid Scarlet Witch away and Quicksilver away from Magneto in Wundagore Mountain. He's the one behind, like, you saw those creatures, Bovina or whatever, the creatures in the Doctor Strange movie at the fortress, the magical fortress or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. We must make it a fortress. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's the one that created those kind of life forms in the comic books, of course. The character's been around forever. High Evolutionary's been around since it's a Silver Age. That's a Silver Age character. I think that's another. Damn, what comic book did he first appear in? It's either Avengers or Fantastic Four again. I can't remember. I think I'd have to look that up. I used to know that, because I remember talking about it. Now I can't remember. Now that's bothering me. Before I kill these fools, I'm gonna find out. Really? Really, Scorpy? Oh, I got some venom glands. I want to look that up. High evolutionary. Now, it might not be any of those titles. I used to know this. First appearance of High Evolutionary. Thor 134 from 1966. Okay. Well, I was wrong. Yeah, High Evolutionary first appeared in the Mighty Thor 134. Yeah. Damn, I might have to look at that. I've read that book before.
What's this? We need to get you home. Follow me.
Follow me, Camel. Mr. Camel. We need to get you home, Camel. Come on. Let's shake your head. Oh, I'm sprinkling oats on the ground. That's going to get that camel moving. Yeah. Can't resist those oats, can you? Those video game oats. Come on. I'm sprinkling crack on the... Adam Warlock is the one major weak character point in the movie. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that. However, I put the blame on that Disney folding to cancel culture and having pushed back schedule-wise. Yeah, I'll have to see it when I see it. I don't really have... I've already commented that to me it's nonsensical to put an Adam Warlock into a little too late, let's put it that way, to put Adam Warlock into the... I mean, they teased Adam Warlock. Of course, they teased him in the second one. Yeah, that's... I mean, Adam Warlock was... In the comic books, Adam Warlock's known for other things, but yeah, he's a big player in the whole... The two characters are tied closely together in the comic books. Let's just put it that way. The first thing I think of when I think about Adam Warlock is Thanos, but it's totally different. He had a soul gem in his forehead, not the Vision. The Vision didn't have that. It was Adam Warlock. Yeah, they made him an underdeveloped dumb character, of course. Yeah, they made him one of those. Yeah, whatever they called him in the MCU. Yeah, he's a great character in the comic books. But they were already too far into that, into their own little world to redo any of that. So. Come on, you dumb camel. I hate these escort. Oh, damn.
What's the problem here?
Oh. Are you going to fight with me? I don't need your help, camel. Yeah, maybe I do. Oh, boy. Oh, I picked up a lot of those venom glands there. Come on, you. Hey, where the hell are you going? What? Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm glitched. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll just have to see the Adam Warlock stuff when I made him into a dumb character, huh? Did they have Star Fox in it? Was Harry Styles Star Fox any? A character I really didn't like in the comic books. They made him in the Avenger in the early 80s. They made him around 83, 84, they made Star Fox a member of the Avengers for a short period of time. I was not. The Avengers, starting in about 1981, 82, became crap. Absolutely crap in the comic books. Everything was about X-Men and Daredevil. It's kind of X-Men, Daredevil, Moon Knight. You know, of course, Spider-Man, you know, always was there, but those three characters, you know, X-Men, Daredevil, and no Star Fox. Ah, that's weird. Okay. I was expecting a little bit of Star Fox. Good, I'm not complaining. Like I said, I never liked that character. Because they teased him in the after credits scene of one movie. I forget which movie it was. And it was Harry Styles. Which I don't think is terrible casting, but yeah, it's pretty bad casting, actually. Now that I think of it. Yeah, man, comic book movies have just... They've come a long way, but they've definitely been tripping up lately. I remember in the 90s when they were trying to get Marvel was trying to get good comic book movies. They were trying to get big name directors and producers behind their comic book stuff. Honestly, don't think they could have forced it. It probably should have left out Adam Warlock and replaced the generic throwaway. Yeah, probably too much. Yeah, like I said, I'll see when I watch it, but not that I care about spoilers. I just fucking spoil. I don't give a shit. I never worried about spoilers because I always like watch it myself, and I take it as the movie comes, even if I know how things go. When I watched Empire Strikes Back, I knew Darth Vader was going to be Luke's father. I knew it, and that was the big secret. Like, people were complaining, like, people coming out of the movie they were trying to keep the people coming out of the movie from walking by the people in the line for the movie, because they'd go, Vader is Luke's father and all this, and I'm like, I already knew it. Like, when I saw Empire Strikes Back, people were talking about that in the line. I stood in line for like an hour for that movie. Maybe not quite an hour, but close to it. And people were talking about that in the line of the movie. You know, I'm 11 years old, and I remember people talking about all that. We already knew that. It didn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out. You know what I mean? But it was still shocking, you know, during the movie. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, that's really cool. But, you know, I knew it was coming. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm never one of those. I don't go to a movie to be like surprised or don't ruin it. I don't care. It doesn't stop me from either being entertained by the movie or, you know, it doesn't make or break me on being entertained in the movie is what I'm saying. Optimus Prime dies in this. When I went to see the Transformers movie, the animated movie in 1987, it's either 86 or 87. I went to me and this me and a friend from high school named Tim Johnson, black guy. So I'm not racist. He's a black kid. We only had like four black kids in the whole high school. One was a exchange student from God damn it, Cameroon. His name was we called him Paul. I can't remember his name. Real nice dude, man. Real nice guy. But yeah, he's from Cameroon, Africa. We had a Paul Koji was his name. Super nice kid, man. And just a dude that when you start talking about, I mean, when you start talking to him, it's like, oh, this dude's so cool. But I went with my buddy Tim Johnson in high school. I don't even know why anyway. But yeah, we went to see that Transformers movie, and we had already been heard about Optimus Prime getting killed, but it didn't change it, like the shock of it, like, oh no, Optimus, that's the only reason I came to see this. No, I'm just kidding. But boy, I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, so I don't give a shit about the spoilers. I actually kind of want to know. I'm kind of that kind of person. I want to know what happens. Tell me what happened. But I know the gist of the Guardians movie. I've seen clips, and I know what the gist of it's about. Rocket Raccoon. They delve into him a little bit, like back. He's from that weird planet. What am I in a dungeon right now? I don't even remember where I walked into. I'm just kind of randomly just killing shit. Or trying to. Oh, I'm on fire. No. I'm too lazy to salvage stuff. Oh boy, I see a skull. Oh no. But yeah, my main villain in my comic book is, I was thinking about trying to make a guy like the High Evolutionary when I was trying to come up with the character. The hardest part of that character for me is naming the character. I didn't have a problem with a lot of the other characters, but for some reason I'm still struggling with settling on a name from like my main behind the scenes villain, Having a hard time with that name. The name is subject to change. Now, some of my other villains were well, I didn't have any problem with those names. Ah, fuck it, I'll just do this. Oh, fuck it. But old High Evolutionary is the character that I had in mind. Damn, they hit me with some shit there. Y'all hit me with some... Get sucked in to the crossfire. I mean, I need more time. I don't need more time. Time is on my side. Oh, man. It's been raining all day today. I might have to go for a walk here in a little bit. I was expecting... Oh shit. Don't just stand there, you dummy. Time. Stop singing. I've engaged a shocking, skittering abomination. Always liked that name for a villain. The Abomination. I thought that was cool. Time. Yeah, there's a new game I'm going to be trying out. It comes out in a couple days. I'm gonna do a should I refund it or keep it? Might be cool, I don't know. What game is that? Hold on one sec. Hey, you got a minute to jump in the chat? Or are you doing something else? Or if you can't, no big deal. Don't worry about it. I just keep it open. I just keep it open for the in case somebody wants to pop in and say something. If you can't, no biggie. Hey, have you seen so you don't have to type, you know. Have you seen Exo Primal? The game?
Exo Primal sounds familiar. Let me.
Yeah, look it up on Steam. It comes out in a couple days. I put it on my wish list. I can get it with Xbox Game Pass on day one on Xbox, but I'm going to be trying that out. I didn't know if it was on your radar. Probably it may not be something you care about.
I think I saw it because this was it had like a demo or
yeah.
A beta on
a beta.
Steam, I
yes.
think it was.
Yes. 100%.
Yes. Yeah, I saw this. Yeah. They're running around shooting these
dinosaurs and shit. And stuff. Yeah. And like a team-based thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a whirl. Might be fun, you know.
Yeah.
If not,
it looked like a better. You know, there was a game that Volts was playing called EDF, Earth Defense Force.
Yeah. Yep.
It looked like a better version of that.
Or Dino Crisis or something. Yeah. Yep. It may suck. I don't know. That's why I'm not gonna buy it on. Like, I'm not going to re-up my Game Pass to try it. I'm going to actually get it on Steam. I'd rather play on PC anyway, you know. I'm thinking about, like, unhooking all my HDMI switcher thing and just streamlining my setup, getting rid of my Xbox, putting that Xbox in another room, Like if I ever get my living room going, there's nothing in my living room. It's a blank room. I have nothing in my living room. I don't want my cats. I can't buy furniture. My cats will fucking tear them up, you know? So there's my living room. If anybody comes in my house, which I really don't let people in my house because it's embarrassing, it looks like nobody lives here. I have no furniture in my living room. I have a little stand thing for my shoes. That's it.
I was in a similar situation too when I was living with my ex for a while. We didn't have much inside the place because it didn't come furnished. So, you know, to buy a bunch of stuff and
I have no problem buying the stuff, but I'm not going to buy furniture. See, when my wife and I bought this house in 2018, she went out and bought a bunch of furniture. And I said, don't do that because we've got these fucking Hellcats. And they're going to tear shit up. And sure enough, so I had to fucking throw away and I took it to the city dump, a bunch of furniture. My cats fucking shredded that shit like Swiss cheese in a year, dude. And I'm like, she ended up she spent like $2,500 on fucking furniture that went to waste. And I'm like, it came out of her pocket. I didn't spend a dime, dude. But I'm not gonna spend a dime on furniture until these cats are somehow gone or, you know.
Yeah. So also, if you got a purpose for it too, if you're not using that room,
I'm not
often. Then buy furniture for it to just sit there and gather dust.
Yep. I have a couple things in another room that I can put in the living room. But if I ever get the point is, if I ever get my living room going, I'm going to switch my main Xbox out there, you know, and I'm going to buy a brand new big TV and all that shit, and sit and watch baseball and movies and shit. But I have no furniture in this house, dude. I refuse to spend a dime on furniture because of these fucking cats. I'm not a dummy, you know. And I don't have time to like police these cats and make sure they don't get in this room and all. I can't. I just don't have time for that. So, where was I going? Oh yeah, but that's the reason why I'm gonna try it on Steam instead of Xbox. So yeah. But you can play it day one on Game Pass, you know. So it may suck. I don't know. But I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, I have no idea. I seen people play it. I think they had an open beta, but I didn't get to play it while it was in the open beta.
I didn't even know about the game. That's how out of touch I am. I came home last night and I was flipping to MLB TV on my other Xbox in my bedroom, and it said, "Look at the Exo Primal trailer," when I went to my Game Pass, because I got to scroll past my Game Pass app. And when it popped up, I said, "Exo Primal, what's that?" So I watched the trailer. I said, "Yeah, okay." So I went to Steam and put it on my wish list. I've never even heard of the game. So I was like, oh boy, more dinosaurs. But
Dino Gangbang.
But what I don't like about Dino Gangbang, I love fighting all the dinosaurs, but I don't like the characters you are. You're those pre-made characters that are kind of like Evolve's characters a little bit, you know, but they're not as good as the Evolve's characters. I would rather have had just you buy an exosuit or you have a certain exosuit, you know. I like that part of that Exo Primal game much better. Oh, I can't get through here. Shit. I hate these spikes. But yeah, that's why. Ooh, what's going on? I'm trapped in this room? Oh, I gotta do this shit. Duh. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a whirl, but I didn't know if anybody else had heard the game or was interested in the game. That definitely is a Volts type game, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm gonna be spending $70 on it.
Oh, it's going for 70? Wow. I didn't think.
Well, I think you can get a 59. You can get it for 60, but I'd want to get the little extra bonus thing. I mean, I could get it refunded anyway, right? So, what is going on here? I think I'm glitched because it wouldn't let me do anything with this. Oh, the fucking shield's down.
You could do that now.
The goddamn shield. What a dummy. I'm sitting there running around. The goddamn barrier has been dispelled on the doorway. I didn't even pay attention. but I don't know. So Warlock is a waste, huh?
Yeah, because I mean, there was no development for that character, so it's honestly just a real waste of a character. But
That's just weird.
again, that's a MCU thing, to me, not a James Gunn thing.
Right.
'Cause
Well, they have the
he just had to work
agenda.
with what was given.
Right, exactly. It kind of like Spider-Man 3 with Sam Raimi. The studio wanted all those characters in there, and Sam Raimi did it, you know.
Yeah, over this thing, because he had said he had hinted at Adam Warlock at the end of that movie, and then when they had that whole cancel culture bullshit with him, all that kind of stuff, all that stuff went on the back
Oh,
burner.
yeah, James Gunn. Yeah, that's right. I had forgotten about
So-
that.
Yeah, because it was, I think because somebody was talking about, they were saying like this is like 6 or something years since Adam Warlock was first mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, then when you finally get to him, it's like, oh, this is it. Because yeah, it's like everything was pushed back. So
Kind of agendas of movies change over. God, I cannot believe it's been that long since Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's been it's been 6 years since that movie came out. I remember my wife and I went to Dayton, Ohio to watch that, where we had like the lounge where they had the leather movie seats where you can lay back like a lounge chair thing. Yeah. I never go to that theater, but God, I can't believe that's been 6 years, dude. Where the fucking time gone? That's, to me, I keep thinking like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was like 3 years ago, but it's fucking 6 years ago. That's insanity.
yeah, even though James Gunn got a full head of gray hair,
Yeah, I know.
I look back and I say, oh shit, yeah,
Oh,
he used
shit.
to have black hair.
Yeah, he used to be. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, this
That's
looks old now.
fucking
make sure he probably was
crazy.
dyeing it too.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's crazy, dude.
it's a long time past.
Yep. That is crazy. The time I was thinking the other night, before I was going to sleep, I was like, man, I'm going to be my dad's age. I mean, I see my dad now, and my dad, he's 88, but I'm not used to seeing my dad that old, you know what I mean? Because it had been a while since I had actually seen my parents in person, you know. I had talked to them on the phone, and, you know, they've sent me stuff, and but I hadn't seen him in a long time, and it was so weird to see my dad that old, you know. I was like, oh my God, you know. And then I got to thinking, wait a second, I'm gonna be in fucking 30 years, I'm gonna be 84 years old. I might not even be around, you know. Oh my God, I need immortality, man. What is going on? I'm gonna be dead. But fucking, if 6 years goes by that fast, oh my God, dude.
Well, you could probably talk to the high, whatever his name was.
High evolutionary.
High evolutionary. Sort something out for you. Probably wouldn't be the best deal.
No, it's not gonna be a good deal at all. Yeah. End up some lizard dude or something. But
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, fully evolved.
he's pretty. I say I'd rather have him. I'd rather have him than Kang. You know what I mean? I like Kang in the comic books, but I don't like the way they handled Kang in the movie so far. But I would rather have the High Evolutionary than Kang as the villain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was my other thing too about MCU villains too. They come, except for Thanos, is like they appear and it's like, all right, well, you know what, they're gonna be dead by the end of this
Well, of
movie.
course, you're never gonna see him again. Yeah, they're like throwaways, except for Thanos. The problem is they don't have another good villain. They haven't like done a development of another good villain, and the Kang is not taking. Kang does not have the heat like Thanos. Let's be honest. One of the main reasons why everyone got all hyped for the Endgame and the Infinity War thing was because of the villain. You know, they wanted to see the villain. You know,
Yep.
I don't think Kang.
Could have been.
Yeah.
if they developed it right.
Yeah, but they're
One bad thing is like having him go up against Ant-Man and lose. It's like no,
right. He's already
Yeah.
gotten beat by
a bunch of ants.
ants. So how big bad is this dude? You know, they shot themselves in the foot with the villains.
Yeah.
Marvel
I
tends to
honestly-
do that, dude.
I honestly think that they should have made it so that Ant-Man got out barely with his life. You know, like all of them survive. If they wanted them, they want to kill off those characters. Let
Yeah,
them survive, but have them just barely get out by the skin of your teeth.
right. And have it much more where they didn't really. You're teasing Kang more than you're actual seeing him. You know, there's other villains they could have used that could have tied into Kang. You know.
Yeah.
And Kang is the behind the scenes guy a little more, but no, they make
Also,
Kang
like-
way too pedestrian, dude. Sorry.
I also didn't like the end scene credit where they showed those multiple versions of Kang. Because one, you see Jay for them look crappy to me, and the
Yes.
costumes didn't look that good.
Yes,
And
100%.
then it's two is like, yeah, we already established that there are multiple Kangs. We don't need to see a bunch of them cheering in an arena.
Right,
You know,
that
it's
was
it's like you're forcing it on
That
me to
had-
notice. It's like
yeah. That had no impact on me at all. Like all I could say was, I was like, an end credit scene like that is supposed to make me want to see more of that. I didn't. I just did not give a shit about seeing that. I'm like, I'm not
Honestly,
scared. I'm not
What could
worried
have
for the
been more
heroes.
impactful Is you could have had a Kang or the Kang. You could have had the Kang. Well, first was you had the Kang that fought Ant-Man. Defeat Ant-Man and them, but they barely get away. So
Yep.
like they're the ones that are gonna go and try to get the message back to the rest. Hey, look, there's this another guy out there that he's gonna be trouble.
Exactly.
But then
Exactly.
have that same Kang at the end of the movie talking to someone, and that'd be another Kang.
Yes.
But have him like talking from the shadows. So that
Yes,
create
where
this
you don't
mystery
see
of,
you.
like,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like
That
a
would've
build,
had more
a
of a-
build up. Yeah, not like you
Yep.
see this arena of all these weird. Yeah, because Kang
that
has
would
a
be
lot of
similar to, say, Thanos
iterations.
on the throne.
Yeah, Immortus, Ramatut. You know, they're all the same. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing right now. They're making it up as they go along. There's no plan. I'm sorry.
Because I guarantee you, you're not gonna see any of those multiple Kangs that they showed. They just did that just for a visual
Exactly.
effect. And look, and I was like,
In the long run, it ain't gonna mean anything, right? In the scheme of things, it's
Yep.
not going to have any kind of. Oh, the butcher! Oh shit!
Oh really? Whoa. Let me watch this. I have not seen the butcher.
Oh shit! Yeah, I fought the butcher. I fought him. I fought a butcher before. Character one time or villain one time. Oh, he's got a lot of health. This is a different. This is
Yeah.
a whole different villain. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one that just comes and hunts you down, and he's a really tough fight. But he can drop some legendary equipment. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've already used a bunch of my health. I was being sloppy earlier, and I used a bunch of health. I'm running like a bitch. And then I come back behind him, but he stuns me. Yeah, this is not going to end well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I know what I'm up against.
yeah, kills a lot of people though. So that happens. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm
then
worried
goes
about
away.
it. I'm worried about not being able to do it because my dude's a wimp. Okay, here we go.
He apparently likes to show up when you're not strong enough to beat him. Apparently, that's why for
So I don't get
the
it.
only time I saw him was when somebody jumped in the game that was way higher level, and I died in the dungeon, and then he butcher showed up. So I was like, I didn't even get to see her fight him.
Oh, okay. I got you. So it's something that shows up randomly.
Yeah.
Oh,
these
it's
are all
not
random.
okay. Because I fought him once before. I did fight him once before, and I think I beat him. I can't remember. He might have killed me, but I wasn't thinking. I just thought it was just another boss with a big health bar. You know, I didn't know it was that. It was like a one and done chance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. So if you leave the dungeon, or if you teleport away, he's gonna disappear, if he kills you, he's gonna disappear.
He's gonna
so
disappear,
that's-
right? Okay. Because I had
Yeah.
fought the butcher before. I know that. I can't remember if I didn't understand the significance of it. I did not know. I can't remember if I beat him or not. I'll be honest with you. I was just probably just sleepwalking through it, like I do this game. I just picked this game up, start button mashing. I don't really pay attention to shit that much, you know. I can't play for too much longer, though. I know that. I got some shit I gotta take. I got shit I gotta do. I don't even want to go back to work on Monday. I hate that place. Oh, every day I weigh the option of leaving my job.
Doesn't say any other job prospects.
Yeah, they all suck. That's the problem. I'm like, is there anything better around here? Not really. It's all gonna be the same. Well, shit. Let's see. Defeat 5 waves. What? I think I'm all glitchy here. I'm almost level 53. Once I reach level 53, I'm done. I'll probably play later tonight, but yeah, that Exo, I didn't know if you knew anything about that Exo Primal. That's why I was, I was curious. Like if you played the demo or anything and you said it sucked, I probably wouldn't even waste my time,
Yeah, I only saw people playing the demo online. I definitely never played it.
Wonder if Janzer would be interested in that. Probably not. What's this skull on the... What's the skull on?
Not for $70.
No, definitely not. Or you can buy it for 60, like the bare bones. But to get a couple extra cool things. There's a skull on the map down here, like a world boss. I'm gonna go fuck with him. I haven't even done the fucking. I'm still on Act 4. I haven't even. I just walk around trying to kill shit, dude. It's fuck. I am so unfocused playing this game. I love it though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it, but I just like button mashing and. I'm just not real serious about video games right now. I'll be honest with you. Like there's no game that when I'm at work thinking, oh, I gotta get home and play that, I don't mind like stopping and playing for an hour or two, but hell, I haven't had my Steam Deck on in a week and a half. Probably gotta update that
game
shit.
Are you?
Oh, right now, big time. Yeah, I kind of always was, I'm never. But I would get addicted to a game a little bit. It's just not the case anymore, I liked Marvel Midnight Suns, but I wouldn't say I was like addicted to it, but I really liked playing it, And until they come out with something, I won't play that again until I come out with something better. I still haven't finished the game though. You got to beat Dracula. You got to beat the final Dracula fight to finish the game, and I tried it once and got destroyed.
That's DLC though.
That's DLC.
You finished,
Thank you. Yeah,
that's
DLC. No, 100%, 100% DLC. I have not finished the last Storm DLC. The very last fight I have not finished, so I'll save that for. Ooh, this is a new area. Come here, you. Yeah, now I kind of want to watch. Now I kind of want to buy that movie. I don't think I'm going to buy it though. It'll be tempting.
I'll watch it whenever.
Yeah.
It's not like a must see. It's not
Right,
like, oh man,
right.
this is just as
The
good
greatest.
as Endgame.
Right,
It's
right.
just like, to me, it's just like it's better than all the other shit that they've been putting out.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
last phase, and that's a real low bar to cross. So it's not like it's not like it's gonna be super amazing, but it's just like, oh, this was actually a good superhero
Pretty
movie.
good movie,
I haven't seen
yeah.
one of those in a few
In a while,
years.
yeah. I hear you. Yeah, I just didn't care for Ant-Man at all. I liked the Doctor Strange movie way more than I liked Ant-Man.
The second one,
Yeah, the second Doctor Strange.
I didn't like the second one because it wasn't, to me, it wasn't a Doctor Strange movie. It was more,
Scarlet, yeah.
America Chavez introductory movie, and I'm like, I have no problem introducing new characters, but
I didn't really
know,
mind
don't
that
take-
too much. I didn't mind her too much. I just like the Scarlet Witch stuff. I thought that was kind of neat.
yeah, I also just didn't really like how they did the Scarlet Witch transition as well too. It felt really quickly forced.
Yeah, yeah.
I like what they did with the character, but I didn't like how they actually made the transition.
Right.
It just felt like the usual MCU. Oh, all right, this character has to go bad. All right, this is what we got to do. All right,
Did you watch WandaVision?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the WandaVision
even-
didn't really
even
set
at
it
the
up
end of
all that
WandaVision-
well. I mean, a little bit, you know,
A
but
little bit, but it's only at the end of WandaVision that you realize. Well, I mean, I already know that the character turns, bad, but
right.
from the comics, but it's only at the end of that series that you realize, oh, this is where she starts to turn
Right,
bad.
right.
But she still had a redemption arc in a sense at the end of WandaVision, so she didn't go bad.
Right, exactly.
And then
yeah.
the whole thing about the reason she went bad is because of these fake kids that she
These
never
fake
had in the
kids that
alternate
she never
universe. I was like,
had,
come
right.
on, you could do better than that.
That part was kind of silly, but I don't know. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that movie too much. I enjoy it. I had fun when I watched it a little bit. I mean, yeah, sure, it had its issues, but when I watched
I like how
watched
Sam Raimi made her, like it almost had a slight horror feel to it because of, how
that's
he deals
one
with that
I
kind of
like.
genre.
Yeah.
But it needed more of that.
Yeah.
And I think Disney was a little too scared to make
Yes.
it dark like that.
Well, he wasn't the original. I don't think he was the original director. I think they threw him. It was going to be the guy that did Doctor Strange 1 was the original director, Derek, whatever his name is. And they got rid of him. I guess they had a creative conflict, and then they got Sam Raimi.
What?
So,
Disney and the MCU having a creative conflict
yeah, with
a
some,
director.
I
Wow.
guess. Something like that. But he was originally going to do that movie. But I
The amount of
didn't.
people that they've run through is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with the MCU.
Yeah.
I want like consistency in the filmmakers. Russo brothers doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think the problem is that they're trying to adopt this thing where it's so many different directors for each movie, and it's
Yep.
like, no, get a core group of directors,
And keep with
let
it.
them direct.
Yeah,
rotate
exactly.
the movies through
Yeah,
them.
right. Like a Zack Snyder or whatever.
Don't say, oh well, this is a female character, so we need to get a female
A
director. No,
female.
no.
Yeah,
If you got a female director on the group,
that's fine.
and she's capable of doing, yeah,
Yeah.
let her do it. But don't go and say we gotta seek out somebody because this is a female. No. Get the great people for the job. I
That
don't care
also
if it's
hurts the
male, female.
Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, they make it a point to have a different director every episode, and then they'll bring some back, and I think that hurts. I think it hurts it at the end. They think diversity in that is good, like different directors. I'm not talking about skin color. I'm talking about, like it's
Yeah, I
just
think
not.
To me, it was better when it had more John Favreau.
Yes, and
Because he started it, and then other directors took it on as he
Took it,
season
right.
went on. To me, it was strong. His stuff was stronger
was
than the rest
better.
of the people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think, especially if you created a new character, don't have 6 different cooks doing their own,
100%. Yep.
No,
Yep.
you are now developing this character into this universe. Let some core individual
Right.
or individuals develop that
Yep.
and push it forward. If you
100%.
get to the 3rd or 4th season and you want to interject something fresh and new, then yeah, you could bring in some new directors,
Yes.
but they gotta work along with the core group.
Right. 100%. I agree. That's
And
one
to
big
me,
problem.
that's also the same reason that She-Hulk was trash. Oh, we need to get some female directors. Oh, you picked the wrong people. That
They
don't care about the
sabotage
source
that
material.
shit from the get-go, dude.
Purposely do that shit.
Yeah.
Talk about, oh, this like that thing that you tweeted saying, oh, that was real bright on their vision to know what was gonna happen. No, they just knew that they made trash. That's all it is.
They were just hedging their bets on because they knew it was garbage. They knew people weren't going to like it. So what do?
And
They
it's-
double down to hedge their bets, acting like, oh, we did this We knew the reaction. Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, and as like, oh wow, you knew the reaction. Like, who wouldn't know that would be the reaction? You take some core source material that people like from before. Take a book that people read
Exactly.
and fully enjoy.
Right.
Make a movie or a TV series out of it, and then completely trash all the concepts from the book. What do you think the core audience
What do you
is going to do?
think's going to happen?
They're going to turn on you.
Right.
of course.
Exactly.
That doesn't make you brilliant. It
Right.
makes you stupid.
There's nothing brilliant about that. You're not a genius. They're just covering their ass is what they're doing, acting like, oh, yeah. Instead of just saying, hey, we went the wrong direction with this.
Yep.
Fans are more forgiving if you do that. If I made something that was like kind of an embarrassment and I, we dropped the ball. If they just say, we dropped the ball on She-Hulk, that's all they have to do. The fans will say, okay, we
Nah, they had too
appreciate
much pride
that.
for that.
Yeah, that's what gets me. Yeah. 100%. Fuck that. Make amends, make it up to the people you're trying to entertain. Don't hold them in contempt because you made something bad,
Omat's strongly accurate guidance.
Yep. And I hit that bullshit. They'll be like, oh well, and all the nerdy males are just gonna want a attractive looking She-Hulk and skimpy this. Is it? Yeah, because they're fucking human. Don't
Yeah,
act
and
like that's nothing new.
That's a big draw of the character too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
the character was created as. Don't
Right.
decide, oh well, now I can put my female empowerment this and that. It's like, no, you know what? If you want to do that, create a new character
Exactly.
in a
That-
completely new universe that has nothing to do with that, and make that character that.
They're never going to
that's your
concede
vision.
that, though. They're never going to concede
Yeah.
that. You're the one that needs
That's-
to change, not them. You know what I mean? They're the one.
Yeah, that's the same thing like when you're saying, oh, there should be a female Bond, or there should be a black Bond. It's like, no, go make a female spy of a completely different thing. Name her whatever you want.
Exactly.
And
Ian
let that be
Fleming
that-
made a James Bond character. That's a specific
Make a
character.
thing. Yeah, go make a spy that's a black or minority or whatever, and let them be who they are or whatever. Don't take an existing character and say,
Right.
well, we need to flip it to this to represent. No, that character is already represented what that character is supposed to represent. And James Bond is a misogynistic,
Right.
sexy,
Right. British.
sexist, like loving,
Yeah.
sleeping with numerous women. That's his character.
That's
Leave
it.
at that. Don't go
Right.
changing that because you want to change it with time. No, create something new.
100%. But that takes
We
that
must change
takes
this
fucking
character.
work, man.
No.
That
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
must change this
that's
to
a
suit the
lot
times.
harder. It takes a lot of creativity.
Yeah, but see, that's also a Hollywood thing too. I find as well too. Like we must redo things
Yeah.
of the past
Yep.
for the modern era.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I hate
you can
that.
create something new because that's what people did back then. You
Right.
know? Everybody tried to make a new movie that was a new character, a new concept that wasn't seen before. Maybe you should try that. I've heard it works.
Yeah, it can if you do it. Yeah, 100%. If you actually put the work in and you have any kind of talent at all, you can. How do you think these characters were made in the first place? Well, that's based on somebody's actual character. Ian Fleming created James Bond. He's a white British guy. I wouldn't want him American. I wouldn't want him. He's working for the Majesty's Secret Service. He's not working for the White House or whatever. I don't want that changed either. I don't want to make him any. I want him the original character. Now,
Yeah.
you want to have Idris Albus or whatever his name is. I love that dude, man. I really like that guy. I've loved him in everything he's been in. I liked him as Heimdall. Heimdall's a white Nordic character in the comic books. I didn't care because it's not a big. Heimdall never had his own comic book. You know, he's just a supporting character that never really played a big deal in the comic book either. You know, and that's fine. You know, they're not trying to change anything. It didn't really matter that much, but.
Yeah.
He's
He was a good enough actor
He's a
to play the
great
role,
actor.
so-
Yeah, he's awesome. I love that guy, but I don't want him as James Bond simply because,
Yep.
you know, he would have been a good Nick Fury also, in my opinion. You know, awesome. There's a lot of characters he could have been, especially when he was younger, but he's a little older now, so he doesn't really fit a lot of the characters. But I loved him in the Pacific Rim. You know, I like the dude's awesome, man. And they're like, you're such a racist. You don't want him. No, I just don't want him as James Bond because that's a preset character.
Yep.
I don't like James Bond because he's white, you know, but he is a white. The reality is the character's a white guy. You know, it's not James Bond if he's not. That's just the way I look at it. You know, it's not being racist.
Yeah, he was in another spy espionage type movie as well too. That was really good. That was like you could use that character.
Right. He's in that show Luther. Really good show. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I haven't. There was a movie they made recently for it or something or.
Oh really?
I watched. Yeah, I try.
For
maybe
Luther.
They had a new, or maybe they had a new season last year. Or
Oh,
something.
okay. I haven't
Something
seen
they
it
did.
in a while. Yeah. I've not seen that. Oh, that's a cool looking helmet. Oh no,
Yeah,
the
I
helmet.
love Luther.
Wait. Hold on one sec. Let me look at this. Oh, I like that. Protecting Archon helm. It's the same style, but this one does differently. Okay, I was just checking. I like the look of that though. I never noticed how the look of that. Shit, I need to scrap some shit here. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, sign me up for. I like the movies he does. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was a movie, Luther: The Fallen Son.
Oh, okay.
Came out
I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
this year. I didn't watch it yet, but yeah, I watched all the Luther episodes.
I haven't seen all the episodes. I saw like season 1 and 2. I didn't see all of season 2, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
The person that
They had
got me
long
onto
breaks
it
in
was
between.
Gamertron. Gamertron's the guy that kept talking about it, and so I started watching it a little bit. I don't think I have access to it now. Unless it's on Amazon Prime, there's no way for me to watch it.
No, that movie's on Netflix, so I
Yeah,
thought that'd be
see,
on
I don't
Amazon Prime
have.
as well.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix. I canceled it. Oh, I'm gonna cringe. The Disney Plus new Daredevil show. I know it's gonna be fucking cringe, dude. And I think the Netflix Daredevil has been the best streaming superhero stuff from Marvel by far. That's just my opinion. Especially season 1 and 2. I love Netflix Daredevil season 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
It took me back to some of the early 80s comic books. Let's put it that way. It had the a little bit of the Frank Miller vibe, and that's what I'm looking for, you know.
Yep. One
But-
thing I didn't like was the casting for Elektra and the role.
I
It
wasn't-
didn't sell me.
Crazy about it didn't make or break it for me. They could have done better. I wasn't crazy about that woman. You're right about that. Like
Yeah.
Elektra could have
Right.
been a little better.
Yeah. My issue is that one, I didn't find the character development for Elektra was good.
That
Like,
was a
the writing-
little
the writing
yeah.
wasn't good for her. It was better for Daredevil
Yes.
and other people. And then the other thing too is that the actor that they casted for it, she just seemed, I don't know. For me, that's a personal thing. I just don't like really skinny women playing action roles. It's like, just put on a little bit of muscle. You don't gotta look like a fucking CrossFit, you know, computer or anything like that. But look like you could actually lift up a brick.
Right. Yeah, I
know,
feel
like,
you.
Look like you could go on a construction site and actually do some manual labor.
She wasn't convincing enough, like an assassin. I wasn't convinced enough with that actress playing Elektra. It just didn't 100%. That didn't move the needle for me. Better than Jennifer Garner, but
Oh yeah, I
but
didn't
not,
like her either. She was just too whiny and cray. And I was like, all right, listen. all
Jennifer
right,
Garner was.
I understand you want to say characters and like female characters, she's
Right.
emotional, whatever, but what about somebody like Sarah Connor in Terminator 1 and 2? She cried. She was emotional. She went through a lot of shit, but she didn't seem like a little whiny girl.
Right. I
know what I mean?
didn't like Jennifer
She felt like
Garner.
somebody. Yeah, she felt like a character that went through some shit, dealt with a lot of emotional trauma. I came out on the other end stronger. But Jennifer Garner just felt like a whiny individual.
Well, she
Again, I
is.
Yeah, I don't know how how her.
They had her in
personality
Alias.
stuff is,
What
but-
got her the role of Elektra was the
Yeah,
Alias
Alias,
show.
Yeah, I didn't like Alias either. to be
I didn't
honest.
care for that,
That was
either. People made a
that was
big
not
deal
my
over
kind of
that,
series.
and I was like, I watched a couple episodes, and I was like, ew, this is not. I didn't think it was good. I don't care. Yeah, I like to look at her when she was young. I like to look at her. She's all right,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
I
But
don't want somebody. I don't want somebody on screen just because they're attractive.
yeah, I mean,
I
Elektra
want somebody
to
to
me
actually act.
didn't seem dangerous enough or exotic enough. Like none of them captured the essence of Elektra. Even the Daredevil Netflix did not capture the essence. Elektra's a fucked up character in the comic book. She's fucked
Yeah.
up. But
Isn't
none
she
of them
leading
had.
hand or something.
Yeah,
as well?
none of them. None of
they're
them
not-
captured the Frank Miller vibe of Elektra. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
And the hand is not like a group of nice people. You know what I mean? They don't.
Well,
they don't
no.
treat people-
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, but I thought season 1 and season 2 were pretty damn good. Yeah, it's not perfect. It caught the Frank Miller vibe. I know it's going to be better than the shit they're going to come out on Disney Plus though. The Born Again. I know they're going to turn that. There's going to be more humor. I don't want humor. If you've ever read Daredevil, Frank Miller Daredevil, his run, there's no humor in that. It's dark and gritty and minimalistic. Yeah, it's
You know, he doesn't do
not.
humor.
Yeah, there's no fucking humor. He took all the comic booky stuff out of that Daredevil. They didn't know how to handle that character. Basically, they were trying to make him like Spider-Man at one point, and then they tried to give him like cosmic-based villains, and that character was all over the place. And it was about ready to be canceled. Frank Miller turned him into like a more of a cinematic, dark atmosphere vibe, and that's what they tried to capture in the Netflix. At least they tried to capture that, and they did a decent job. Yeah, it didn't land on. It didn't make the greatest landing on everything, but at least it was pretty damn close.
Yep.
And I liked I can never pronounce that guy's last name, Vincent D'Onofrio or whatever his name is, Kingpin. I like that. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool. The guy playing Foggy is a little annoying, but I like the Karen Page. I know you guys make fun of her, but I like that actress. She looks good. Oh boy, Deborah Ann Wool. Yeah,
I don't think Jazz or anybody got any issues with her being attractive. I'm sure you found her attractive too, but I think it was just like how whiny the character was sometimes.
well, that's kind of like. Once again, they needed to make her a little darker than they did. They tried at the very beginning, if you remember, to make her dark, like super dark, like fuck. Like Karen Page in the comic book was fucked up. I mean, that's in Daredevil. That's one of his things. He's attracted to fucked up women. He's a hound dog. In the comic book, he's a pussy hound. I mean, big time. Nobody gets more than Daredevil. Like, what I mean, in the comic books. But he's got crazy chicks, on the crazy hot scale. That's kind of his thing.
It explains why he ended up with this version of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That character's pretty fucked up.
That's true.
Don't
I
cancel
didn't
me
even
on the
watch
internet.
that episode, dude. I watched clips of it. I never watched that episode. I didn't get that far. I watched 3.5 She-Hulks and I tapped out.
I was trying to not, because a lot of people they saw were saying a lot of negative stuff. So I was like, all right, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon of it being negative without actually watching it.
Right.
And I didn't need to watch it. It started bad, and they somehow found a way to dig the whole past bedrock.
Right.
They were like, oh, we just hit bedrock. Well,
That's
we're going to
crazy.
new drill. We going deeper.
Yep.
I was like, wow, y'all just double down on this bullshit.
Yeah, it was not
I mean, they dug themselves so deep that they actually decided to go into they decided to break the fourth wall with breaking the fourth wall.
right.
She
100%.
went
Yeah.
and went to Kevin Feige, but then he was a robot named Kevin or Kev or whatever.
That was
all right.
so. Yeah, I
I was
saw
like, all right,
that.
see? Y'all clearly
Yeah.
had no idea what to do, and this was your solution. I
Yep.
can see that this came. Y'all sat down and came up with that in one writing session. 'Cause
Yes.
y'all had no idea what the fuck to do.
You had no right. That was 100%. And if
Yep.
they say that they already had that all planned out, they are fucking lying. They are fucking lying. Give me a
Nope.
break. That's some sort of
and-
reshoot. That was an added-on thing. I guarantee it, dude.
And honestly, if that was what y'all came up with after sitting down for days, weeks, whatever, trying to come up with that, then y'all just need to never be working
Exactly.
on anything ever again. 'Cause
Right.
If y'all, that's the best you can do.
Then
After months of development on
you're
this, then
done.
You should
right.
be gone. Yeah.
Yeah, you are done 100%.
Because the way that was done, that sounds like, you know, if you just sit down and you got a writer's block in the writer's room and somebody just spitball a stupid idea. And then everybody else just laughs like, yeah, imagine if we did that. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. And move
Yeah,
on.
right.
That felt like that kind of idea.
Yes. And I didn't even watch the episode. I had seen clips of it, but I hadn't watched the episode. And I will probably never go. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'll go back and see. No, that's
do it.
one thing I'm never going to. Just like the whole Miss Marvel thing. I watched the first episode. I tapped out. I was done. I was like, yeah, this is not
I
good.
saw the trailer for Miss Marvel and I was like, this is not for me.
It's
This is
it,
for
it wasn't
kids.
for anyone. Maybe
This is
like
for
an
kids that are
11-year-old
new to this
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like it looked like an after school special. I was like, hey, look, you know what?
It was
I'm not
horrible.
saying that it's bad.
It was
I'm
bad.
gonna definitely say that this is not. I am not the target audience for this.
Nah. It was horrible.
100%.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I saw people trying to like justify and say, "Oh man, is this?" And I was like, "Hey, look, I'm just gonna say it. It's not for me.
You can't
I'm not
justify
gonna
that
hate-
shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna say it's this or that, even though it probably is crap. But
It was.
It's not for me.
Take it from me. It was not. I don't like that character anyway. That to me, that's
Do you watch the whole series?
no. I watched one episode
Oh no, you said. Oh no, you said right. You watched one episode.
and I tapped out. I watched like 10 minutes of the second episode, and I just said, "Why am I doing this? This is
See, the problem
garbage."
for me is that I forced myself through She-Hulk, and then I was like, "No, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
Not with another series." And I was already exhausted from WandaVision and
Loki and yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I
and stuff.
did
was
not like the Falcon. I did not like that at
didn't-
all.
I know you don't like the whole Falcon becoming Captain America thing. I'm not as invested into that
Right,
storyline.
right.
But for me, it's like my issue with all the Marvel series is that everything feels rushed. Like they start off
100%.
developing the characters
Yep.
for like the first 3 or 4 episodes, and then it's like, wait, hang on, you only got 4 more episodes, but y'all actually haven't done anything with the actual story that this is contained in. And then it's like, okay, cool, done. I was like,
Right.
whoa, that's not how you create a series.
Right.
But you can see that the series are clearly just to move the characters forward until the next movie. Loki was done just so that they could introduce
Kang.
what's his name? Kang.
Yeah. And I didn't like the way they handled. I just, you know, Loki had a couple of decent episodes. I just can't.
Yeah, it started off good. But
Yeah.
then it just
It just went off the rails a little bit. I just and will I try? Will I maybe re-up my Disney Plus at some point to try out season 2? I might. You know, the curiosity on the Daredevil is probably going to get me for a month on Disney Plus. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna put it on a short leash. Let's put it that way. I see some horse shit and I'm done. Cancel. Cancel my subscription.
how dare you get into this cancel?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody else to
Cancel
cancel
Disney
it. You know. But yeah, if it's
Cancel
my
Disney
money,
Plus.
yeah, I won't.
What, did they do something wrong? Yeah, they made some horrible fucking movies and shit. So,
Yeah, and they, I
Oh,
just,
you're canceling your subscription.
you know, I want Falcon to be the Falcon. I love the Falcon, dude, in the comic books. I always love that
See,
character.
that's my other thing too. Like I found that they rushed him into being Captain America.
Yeah.
You never really got to, because he was a side character. So obviously, you know, as a side character, you're not gonna have much story. Like, you know, Captain America is gonna be the main thing. But if you're gonna say, all right, this character is actually gonna become the next Captain America, okay, maybe we should spend some time getting to know Falcon, the character.
Which they haven't really
No,
done.
haven't really. They
Yeah.
never did.
Right.
Never did.
I mean, yeah, you saw him fight in some, you know, they kind of glossed over him. You saw the introduction of him in the Winter, Captain America Winter Soldier movie and stuff like that, but they didn't go deep into him, you know.
No.
Hell, they
I've-
developed War Machine more than they developed Falcon, you know, in the Iron Man stuff.
Yeah.
I
That
wish
is
they
true.
would have kept him War Machine. We were talking about that instead of Iron Patriot. I didn't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, but he's not even that anymore.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
just nuts in politics because in this, was it Secret Wars or Secret Invasion?
Oh,
or
I have
whatever it
not
is.
watched any of it. Yeah.
I
How
watched-
is that?
It's not bad as a standalone type thing, but the issue with it is that they change a lot of what the characters are. So like,
I forgot all about that thing.
what's
I
his
haven't
name?
even been listening
Nick,
to anybody. Nick Fury.
Nick Fury is. They basically kind of made Nick Fury into kind of almost like a shell of who he was,
Oh no.
and it's supposed to be tied to the snap. But the thing is
Oh
that
yeah.
they think the problem that I seen people brought up about that, they were saying is like, hang on, what about all the shit that Nick Fury went through before? And then that stuff never broke him. That actually made him stronger because that gave him the conviction to go against the grain and do what he did, you know, to create the Avengers.
Right.
You know, do all that stuff. So it's like, so what happened with this snap now that it made him into such a kind of a coward, as in like he left and disappeared for a good while to then come back. It's like,
I see.
yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of almost like the opposite of kind of like what Iron Man is. You know, like with Iron Man, you had to fight when they came through the portal in the first Avengers movie, and that, you know, kind of made him think that, oh my gosh, you know, he making a lot of bad decisions and it sent him
Right.
down that kind of.
Right.
But then he redeemed himself by Endgame. But he
Right.
he didn't cover away. It just made him make a lot of bad decisions.
Right.
You know, siding with the
Right.
government to say, look, we need to let
Oh,
them
I
have
see.
control
Yeah.
over us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have expected a little bit more of that for Nick Fury, but it just seems a little bit like softer as a
I see.
softer mentally as a character,
I got you.
and they haven't really touched on why did this particular event make him that. So I don't know if they're gonna try to do it in episodes as they go along, but I know how their track record is in terms of rushing through things with series. I don't think that they're gonna do it.
How many episodes have you watched, or how many episodes? I know it's only 6 episodes.
3.
You've
I think
watched
it's
3.
it's only 6, really?
Yeah, there's only going to be 6 parts. Yeah,
Wow, they are.
I'm pretty sure.
well, then-
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but
That's-
I'm pretty sure it's only 6 because I heard somebody bitching about it. That I can't believe it's only going to be 6.
If that's only 6 episodes, then they are really gonna rush the fuck
Rush
through
to
that,
have.
'cause
Yeah.
these first 3 episodes have been very, again, the usual start to their series, very slow paced. Try to introduce, you know, who are the villains and this and that, and yeah, and not much has really happened in it. So if you tell me I only got 3 more episodes, all right, I hit the halfway mark, I'm like, no.
Have you have
Yeah.
they shown any of the scrolls yet, or hinted toward any
Yeah.
other scrolls?
Yeah, they showed
What about Super
Like-
Scroll? Have they hinted towards Super Scroll?
Super Scroll. No, I don't have any Super Scrolls in
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's something that they're doing, but they have not mentioned.
Okay, I was just
anything in terms of
wondering,
a
I-
Super Scroll.
Oh, okay. You know who
Well,
the Super
and-
Scroll is, right? Have you seen that character? You don't know. I don't know.
No.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. You mentioned that. I'm like, all right, that gotta be something in comics. I just don't know. About.
Yeah, it's comic books. I was just wondering. His name is
Yeah, there's
General. his actual name is General something. It's a scroll name, but he's got like superpower. You know, he's got abilities. You know.
Well, I think that's one of the other things that they mentioned in this too. Like I think in the previous, like I don't know how it is in comparison to the comics, but in the previous movies or anything else that the Skrulls were in, they didn't have super strength.
Okay.
I don't know if that person was wrong. Did they have like? Were they able to like throw people?
Did they? I
far
don't.
away into buildings. I don't think they did.
In Captain Marvel, the normal Skrulls don't have super strength. I don't believe. Like in the I'm going by the comic book, but the Super Skrull does. He's got the powers of the Fantastic Four. He's got the powers of all the Fantastic Four.
Well, in this, these Skrulls are just throwing people around and doing shit. That
Maybe they
without
have
super
advanced.
strength.
Maybe they have advanced strength. Then I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think that they ever explained that because I don't think they were doing that before. Again, I can't remember because it's been so long since I watched any movies with them in it. So, but I saw people complaining about that, saying, "Hang on, were these Skrulls able to just lift up people like they're nothing and then toss people around?"
The Kree should be able to do that a little bit. The Kree have advanced strength, but not the Skrulls. I don't believe. I could be wrong about that.
What's the difference between the Kree and the Skrulls then?
They're just different races. They're battling. Like the whole Infinity War thing started off with like the Kree Skrull. It's a precursor to all that other stuff. It was called, in the comic books, it was called the Kree Skrull War. And it was in the Avengers back in like the 70s. But yeah, they battle empire. Yeah, they're two warring empires. Dude, my game went dark. My game went fucking dark. I entered the quest. And my game just like, I got black screen. Yeah. I don't know what to do.
And come back in.
God dang it.
You playing on what, PC or?
Oh, I'm playing PC. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Or no, it happened to me one other time when I first started playing. Hell, the game won't even close down.
Yeah, you might have to force quit it or something, because, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
It should only go dark loading into, and then it should come back up right away, like with a loading screen.
It said... Hold on. Well, it's not my computer, because I'm running multiple monitors, and everything else is...
Yeah, it's probably just the game.
Yeah, I was in the middle of that quest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a friend of mine, but he playing on like an old 2050 or 1050 or something. So his system is barely chugging along to do this. I didn't know your system is better than mine, so you shouldn't get any issues. So
yeah, I've never had any issue.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of a quest glitch. Okay, I think it's not letting me close it.
So the Kree don't look like the Skrulls?
No, the Kree. Captain Marvel is a Kree. She's got Kree DNA.
Okay, so
yeah, they look human. The Krees look human. You know Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy 1, the villain. Ronan, that's a Kree.
He's a Kree. Oh,
he's a super Kree. Yeah, he's like the Kree champion. You know, he's like one of their Judge Dredd kind of guys, you know.
Okay.
That's a Kree. Yeah.
There's definitely no Krees in that series right now.
Yeah. I was just wondering if they had anything with the... Well, this is crazy, dude. This thing has locked me up.
You can't Control Alt Delete and force quit it from the task manager. Launch your task manager and then...
let me try that here. Hold on. I never do that.
That's perfectly fine to do that. Control Alt Delete. Then you can see choose task manager and then
yeah, it's locked.
You can select.
It's locked me the fuck up. I am fucking locked up on this game, dude.
So you can't Alt Tab out nothing at all?
Hold on. No, it's not letting me. It's not even letting. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, dude. Let's see what it's saying here.
You should be able to do that.
Come
if you can
on,
see-
come on.
If you can still do other stuff on your computer.
There we go. It finally worked. The first time I tried that, it didn't work. It finally shut me down. Okay, it took a little while. It took like 20 seconds, but yeah. Let me fire it back up and see what happened. That was fucked up. Yeah, I mean, I'm still streaming. I'm still, I don't have any drop frames. I'm still got the NVENC going, 6,000 KBS and 60 frames solid. Only 2% of my CPU is being used. But NVENC doesn't use your CPU. It uses the chip on the graphics card. Let's...
Yeah, I can still see stream running like you in the corner. Just no game, just black on the
Yeah.
rest.
Well, it just went dark as fuck. Okay, let me click. Ooh! We're back. I guess. Maybe. I have no idea what happened. I entered the quest where you have to go inside that building.
Game just probably bugged out.
Yeah, it bugged out on me. I'm not 53 yet. Once I get 53, I'm shutting down. Once I hit 53. I'm not quite there. Where in the fuck am I? Oh, it put me back in the damn town. Oh, I got a skill point coming up soon. Let me go over here. Oh, I did hit 53. Oh, I bet that's what
Guess
bugged me
stream's over.
out. I guess that's what fucking bugged me out. Because I bet I went up the level when I went in there and hit that to finish that quest. And I bet that's what should I get? Maximum wait. Magic node. Wait. Resistance to all elements. I gotta do that. Or should I come over here and get dexterity? Let me think. I'm gonna come over here and get dexterity. Okay.
I haven't touched the rogue, so I can't even tell you.
I don't know either. Well, shit, man. Let me finish this thing, and then I'm gonna have to. I got a bolt. I wasn't coming on here to play very long. I was like, I'm gonna go up this level, and then I got some shit I gotta do. I gotta work on my video a little bit, and I want to take a walk, but while it's not raining, I gotta get my walk in. I got my weightlifting. I got some of my weightlifting. I kind of half-assed it today. I got some of my weightlifting done. I want to do a little more. Not this horse shit again. Oh, it's the same building. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Now I'm done with the quest. Okay, I was like, oh, don't do this to me. I thought it put me way back. Now I can see the inside of the damn building.
Yeah, like that happened to me before.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't see inside the building, and then I went somewhere and I came back to that area, and then all of a sudden I could see inside
You
the
can
building.
see
I
it.
was like,
Yeah.
"Oh." But just like you, I needed to talk to somebody inside the building,
Fucking
so I just moved the mouse until I found them.
damn glitchy ass game. What are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna hang it up right there. I just wanted to come back on and see if ooh, what's this? What is this? Learn. It's a crafting recipe. Curative elixir. Bring it to an alchemist to teach them craft. Oh, okay. So now I can. I've never used one of those potions that I have. My consumables. I've never used one of these ever. I need to start
What, the
using some.
elixirs?
Yeah, I need to start
Yeah.
using some of those.
They give you 5% XP as well.
Oh shit!
All of them do.
Ah, fuck! I've never. I could have been using those. God damn it! Me and my laziness that
Still
won't
using
look at
those,
shit.
huh?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end.